The bully here. I'm back at it again. Build is still running basically the same as our last run. I've been thinking about experimenting a little bit more with my secondary main-handed weapon to see what I could, add on there that could kind of pull through as far as in any shield builds. So I'm kind of leaning towards a thrusting sword. But then again, the wing scythe seems kind of fun. I'm not sure. And then again, I've been heavily considering Dane's footwork. But how about let's try with something super light with the raptor claws. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put on these babies, double endure, along with the keen misericord plus 25 with Stormblade, and let's bump up our armor to be on the really tanky side and really cause people some headaches today. Why don't we? I want to hear my opponent's controllers crash into their TV screens from where I'm at. But with everything being said and done and whatever have you, I would like to take this moment to say thank you, like, comment, subscribe, and you don't need me to tell you what to do, but at the same time, I like y'all to please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys are freaking awesome. I have a lot of love and support already on the back burner as it is, but it's always fun having more people join the fray. And even the more or less, if you like what you're seeing now, you're gonna definitely like what you're gonna see later down the line. Oh no, they fog walled me. Dang it. Ah, what a shame, what a shame. As far as in talking points for today, I did have something in mind, a little I would consider special. If you call everything special, everything stops being special. But with that being said, uh, I'm also of the belief that I like to use that word because it does reflect how I feel about these particular individuals within the community that I happen to share with. Um, so the three creators that I want to take a little bit of a retrospective on are Chasethebro, who these are all PvP based creators for Elden Ring. Not entirely. To some degree, there's still some discrepancy. When Night Rain came out, uh, there was somewhat of a schism, but not really substantial. You know what I mean? The best way I would be able to describe it is that people took interest into what's going on in Night Rain, but it doesn't mean they're leaving base game Elden Ring. We're still waiting on the Tarnished edition, which would be considered the definitive edition for Elden Ring, right? I find that kind of funny. It's the Miyazaki cut. Oh my goodness. We're gonna see America turn into Radagon or whatever have you. You never know. The possibility of DLC is always on the table. Okay, these guys are casting down there. That must mean that they're somewhere I could possibly reach them. This connection is atrocious. Horrible, horrible. How did he survive any of that? That should have not been possible. This is some real bull. Get him, my minion. Oh my god, how are they still alive? Oh! Victory is mine! It would have been fun, getting the rest of the game, but I'll do with what I got. Ooh! You're the one HP wonder over here. Holy moly. Hey, Mr. Bot. Thank you for your follow. I hope you follow, not just bot me. Hey, for the first invasion for today, that's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. Heck yeah, 5 minutes in, a W under my belt. It was really crazy and chaotic there with that really wonky connection. But here I am keeping a very sharp eye on my quality and everything, whatever have you, right? So I can I can safely say that was not on me. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it in a way that sounds a little bit like I'm attacking their Walmart connection, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? They all had that Dragon Ball Z Super instant transmission technique, and I was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh no! Graveside Plain. They already got the boss here, so I'm gonna guess it's probably what where that little special crucible big hammer weapon might be. Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% in where most weapon placements are, unfortunately. To some degree, yes, and to others, not so much. I'm still using two-handed talisman. I think it would still be wise to keep it on me, but I'm considering swapping it out for something else only because, mm, the damage is still good and whatever have you, right? But oh, I could have an immense poise advantage, which is still wise. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Um, Mostly because since I have the raptor claws and when I have them equipped, I don't get the buff for the two-handed talisman because I'm technically wielding two armaments, not one armament with two hands, which is the real caveat as far as in that whole talisman. In my opinion, if you ask me, it's a little bit of an oversight, but mechanically, and I mean, if you're trying to play semantics, it makes sense. uh, but at the same time, please give me my buff for my talisman if I am in some way still two-handed on one weapon. You know, but you know, mechanically speaking, I do understand the logic. But I do digress. Please allow me to go back on topic as far as in what today's talking points are. And the main one featuring here is Chase the Bro. I am a big fan. I think I've glazed this individual the other day, in fact, the other stream. Um, but I do mean it with wholeheartedly that that Chase the Bro is a very, very good streamer. He's an excellent Souls player. I have yet to see him play other games not Souls adjacent. I guess Night Rain technically counts, but it it doesn't feel so alien to everything else from Soft wise to the point where I can kind of excuse it. You know, I mean, it fits right in. You know what I mean? It is Elden Ring, Night Rain, not Night Rain, featuring Elden Ring, uh, edition. You know. With all that being said, I'm on the fandom wiki, or whatever you call it for YouTubers. I try to wiki all these guys, but it's tougher than I thought. With all that being said, he does have a few aliases. I did not know. This is pretty interesting. Hey guys. Ooh. You got some onion rings? Oh, I like the build. Oh, he does hit hard. I will tell you that. He hits real dang hard. But it's mostly because also Holy is not the kind of defense that you would expect to have or feel like you need to have. You can't block that. You can't reflect a pot. Roll. Really? Oh, you're gonna full heal. Oh, wow. Oh, I should not underestimate the distance in those onion rings. Oh, oh, get him, Invader, please. Oh, I failed you. Oh, to be continued. Dun, 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 dun. Dang, that was an L on my part. I totally underestimated that build. Very, very unique. GG's, man. Sunflower holy build with a reflecting shield. That is pretty unique. Ah, man. I still wanted that W though. I was gonna try to squeeze out something in the end, but at the I got. Holy moly! I was able to clip him with my hefty pot, which is good, you know. But it didn't get me the victory, which is really what I want. God dang it! Let's hope we return. Bonnie jail, huh? And it looks like they might be in this tunnel. Radon? It is. It is Radon. Radon himself. And who's this with you, Josie? I don't know Josie and all this. Josie and the Pussycats? Oh! No way! Wow! I totally deserve that L. Wow! GG, Radon. Ah, man. Holy moly. Dang! Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Man, that was terrible. That was terrible on my part. I let you guys down. I'm sorry. I should have been more prepared. I approached more cautiously, especially once I heard started, queuing up the whole gravity pool. I should have been ready. Gotta time those dodges. That's like 90% of this game, honestly. If you're just really good at dodging and you want to go for like a light roll build, you could totally make that a valid build. Do I recommend it? Not for everybody. They call them twink builds or something like that. Low level kind of light builds. I don't know. Long story short, that's an option, and it's actually kind of broken if you know how to make it function very, very well. And even if you don't know how to make it function to that same degree, it's still very beneficial. Okay, I'm gonna assume they're already by the fog. Yeah, I don't. Oh, bam. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I did you bogus. I did you real bogus there. I was afraid of two things. One, that you were gonna fog wall me, and two, you were gonna blast me with your moon veil and or wizardry. And I hold very much contempt for wizards, unfortunately for you, sir. But GG's regardless. GG's. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't talk too much about the comments that I do receive. I used to. But I haven't had any juicy ones per se lately. But I have had one that does, now that I'm thinking about it, does pique my interest. He's saying something about this honest 0 out of 10 invasion. He didn't even bow or say hello or whatever have you. I'm just like, I'm invading. I have 3 people on me. And it's not like I never do that. I do. But, God forbid I just go for the throat. People are going to have problems about it. Try hard. Oh, no. Let me say that name is a giveaway. Then I'm in trouble. Holy moly. Oh, the Shamshear. It's the Shamshear. And it was a 2-on-1. What am I really gonna freaking be able to do here? They're two at least semi-competent players. I hope they're Tantra's tongue, because they deserve a lot more metal for what they're worth, if anything. Because that is ridiculous. Ridiculous, the kind of build that they're running in that particular area. They're definitely griefing. I will return, and I will get my my revenge. That is for sure. But we'll have to wait patiently for our chance at redemption. Red Dead Redemption. That is. Nah, I just like being. I like a flair for the dramatic, the theatrical. As far as in voiceover work, if you want to hire me for doing voiceover work for any kind of character, scary or otherwise, do consider the Alden Bully. I can do a scary monster, roar, or a silly guy, I guess. I think I lean a little bit more into the scary territory. That's my bandmates. Oh man, Limgrave Invasion. Ooh, Chasethebro. Ooh, I butchered these names sometimes. My bad. Pardon me, everyone. I see something glowing in the distance. Guarantee that's the host. Ooh. He looks a little light, but he has a big hammer. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, what is this connection? Garbage. Yeah, that was excellent. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna pull off that W with that pot. Chef's kiss. Holy moly. That instant transmission technique that everybody's been picking up today is freaking bananas. Now, granted, that one particularly I wasn't keeping an eye on as far as in my quality, my particular bandwidth. But at the same time, I'm the invader bouncing from one spot to another. I've kind of gotten, I think my stuff has somewhat of a rhythm. Trust me, there was a time when there wasn't. And I'm definitely just kind of baffled by this low potential kind of stuff that I've been finding myself in. Like, oh my god, sometimes I just get ganked to the oblivion, and then other times I end up in situations like that. Still very hairy, don't get me wrong. But, hey, I'm right in front of the fog. Yes. That means they must approach me if they want to succeed. Hey! Hey! Alright, let's... Twin build, huh? Oh, we got a 3-man team? Alright. Come on. Who wants to go first? Oh, let's do it on the bridge, guys. Come on. Let's fight on the bridge. You guys ready? Ah, you fell for my trap. Well, there goes one. Well, there goes two. Oh! Oh, that was a battle for the ages. Oh, I was playing 4D chess there, guys. I'm telling you, I'm locked in like that. Holy moly, GG, guys. That was freaking awesome. Oh man, I've never had so much power in one invasion. So broken. But I need to craft myself more hefty pots post invasions, because I swear to God, I'm running into that issue where I'm just like, oh, what? I thought I had more on me. Nope. Totally tapped out. I had enough pots to cause trouble, but not enough to finish the job. There was one successful pot W today, and I'm gonna put that as 20 points. the the points make no difference. They're arbitrary, but they're there. And they're like affirmations, you know? This affirmation of 20 points on my score. Oh man. That one was for you, Chasethebro. He's the one who gave me the inspiration, the yoink as they call it, for the main roomy aspect of my build. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be getting as many W's as I do right now. In fact, I learned a lot as far as in PvP in and out of Elden Ring. Souls specifically through that particular individual. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can actually say that. But I'm proud to say that I have. And believe me, if there's an Elden Bully title, he is definitely of the highest grade. But he does also have a heart. Don't get me wrong. He is a very human individual. Um, with all being said, I will read this Prod Wiki. I could be wrong. I'm terrible at reading sometimes. Prod Wiki for Chasethebro. He also has other aliases. Some is the first one is Chase the Bro, Chase the God, Chase the Who, and King Weeb. I like that last one. I've never heard that one, but I it's believable. Who knows? He always refers to a lot of anime like encounters in Elden Ring, and there is a lot of anime moments in Elden Ring, specifically with the Ashes of War. So yeah, King Weeb, sure. Occupation, YouTuber. He is a Twitch streamer as well, but the bread and butter does come from YouTube. That is probably 100% correct. Species, he's a Canadian, and his gender is male. And I like the photo they posted of him. You can obviously tell that he took it with somebody else. I remember him posting this picture a while back, and it was him, and on the other side of the picture is his lady friend or his significant other. And here they just kind of crapped out his part. It's just him. It's like a kind of awkward angle as far as in the photo, I guess, if it's just him. But it's still pretty good, you know. It gives a face to the legend, to the man. Let's continue on this. Okay. Okay, now let's have that there. Okay. YouTube content creator, PvP master, quote unquote, try hard. One of Prod's associates and alleged friends. Oh my god. Background. Most of his PvP skills, Chase is known throughout several worlds, much like Prod. But Chase has actually left this solution behind himself in his travel. As a great champion who's achieved many victories as an invader, duelist, blue, or a boss. Oh my goodness, that's pretty funny. You do have to distinguish all those things. You know, you can't call yourself an invader and not refer to... I'm so happy that one connected. That's pretty funny. I hope they can hear me. Can they get me from there? Nope. I'm just slightly out of reach. Whoa. I'm gonna come down, boys. Let me just buff up real quick, alright? Almost ready. Almost ready. Hope you guys are ready. Here I come, Geronimo. Fall damage? No. No fall damage. Nice. Frostbite. Dishonest. Oh, Sacred Blade. Let me get rid of this frostbite. Ow! Trying to be kind of honorable here, not trying to do you bogus. All right, let's have a fair contest, why don't we? All right, let me switch to my raptor claws and let's do some business, why don't we? Let's get to work. Charge heavy. Light. Give us a hug. Ooh, GG's, buddy. That's how we do things here. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Now, is that honorable enough for you guys? Is that honorable enough for you, commenter, who won't start riding my butt about being nice to people? I'm like, can you not read the name of the freaking channel? It's the Elden Bully. I'm not gonna go around and flaunt around my hands like, hey, I'm here to kick your ass. Hope you're having a great day. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. That is like 90% of my personality, in fact. But, but with that being said, catch me on a bad day? Ooh, I feel, you know, I'm not gonna be nice about it. Or sometimes it could be it's actually a great day when I'm going around slaughtering people. That's how I live. That's what I live on, you know. But at the same time, what? I'm being summoned to another world. Is this gonna be a rare blue hunter? Wow, I'm gonna moonlight as a blue. See, I was just talking about this the other day. When I'm doing these streams, a lot of the time I don't find myself moonlighting as a hunter. But here I am. And it's welcome. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, Fight Club vibes. All right, come on. Oh, we got a Goku. Dang, he's really giving me the business here now. Alright, you ready? Come on. It wants to win. Oh, really? Hyper aggressive, but you can't keep it. Whoa! GG! Woo! That was for you, Hosty. That W is for you, Hosty. I hope you both guys enjoyed the show live and in person. Holy moly. That red had me going there for a whole minute too. Holy Jesus Christ. Cheers. Victory sip. Real life last sip, right? Or I guess it gives me FP, you know what I mean? Because I'm not getting physically hurt. I just need that extra little bit of oomph. It is stream juice, by the way. It is a caffeinated beverage. Non-sponsored. Celsius. I like the one that is cola flavored. That is my favorite. This one's cola cherry cola, cherry cola, and I love myself some cherry cola. Heck yeah, Celsius or otherwise. But put a little bit of that energy stuff in my cola. I am a sucker for it. That is for sure. So with that being said, Coca-Cola and or Pepsi Cola Company. I think they're owned by the same people. I'm not sure. And then we argue about flavors. I like there's like a meme of the Joker, and he's like, I'm gonna do it, Batman. Batman's like, oh my god, don't do it, Joker, you're crazy. He's like, yes, I'm gonna mix Coca-Cola and Pepsi into the same glass. You're insane, Joker. Oh my god. Dive attack. Scary. Ouch. Ah, ouch. I'm in danger. Okay. Not something new. There's always something new. Oh yeah, I am toast. Ah! Oh, I should have seen that coming from a mile away. Now you earned that little dippity dip dance. I'll tell you that, Mr. Radon. Oh man, it's a slight it's a magical let me solar her with blasphemous Billy with a little hit of Kevin in there. I only say Kevin like because of the armor and the fact that they had a great shield, but it was working. I'll tell you that. That great shield was greatly shielding. So, these Raptor Talons are freaking amazing. Don't get me wrong, they were putting in a lot of work, but I guess if I want to really just focus on cutting through shields particularly, and really crank up that arcane. I need more of an arcane build to make that more akin to cutting through the shields. But it's still a great tool to have regardless of approach particularly. You know what I mean? Oh no, they're gonna bog wall me. Look, no. Hey, hey man. Really? Wow. Really? Oh, Hosty, why so serious? I'm not gonna let you guys get the W, sorry. GG's. Yo, what's up, Ali? I'm just gonna say Ali. That's alright with you. Thanks for coming through. First time chat. Okay. Thanks for coming through. Back on topic. Well, before I get more derailed in my own thought process, another particular feature I want to highlight as far as in creators, I think I lightly touched on Chasethebro, but I do want to take more of a little moment just to highlight another creator that I wanted to bring more people's attention to is OnlyWaifu. So check out OnlyWaifu. Yeah, good. Just rolled once and accidentally started a boss. Oh man, that's awesome. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. You just gotta keep yourself prepared. I recommend Stormblade if you're not running a particular caster build, and it helps with having some level of a ranged option. And maybe splash in there a shield and then you should be gravy. On paper, on paper. Well, honestly, you know, that's the kind of play style that's more cautious. And it lends a lot of it bears a lot of fruit if you know how to work it just right. You know, sometimes I feel like that's actually how they designed Elden Ring, particularly with the guard counters being a thing. Holy moly! If you know how to exploit that whole system, and I mean for like PvE purposes, particularly, ooh, you can really take down almost any boss, I think, with just guard counters. That's just, you know, a theory. Letting Millennia having to hit you for you to even have a chance to hit her back would be a nightmare, because she'd be constantly healing while you're constantly getting hit. So, you know, guard counters are not fully foolproof, but it's still a very heavily welcomed feature, and I really did exploit that in my first Elden Ring run. After that, after my first run, I didn't feel like it was too necessary as far as in running that kind of build for like general gameplay, that kind of stuff. I think I see them. Oh yeah, they're way on the other side of this bridge area. Hmm. I wonder if they know where I'm at. Oh. Yeah, no. It's gonna take me a while to get to where they're at, particularly, but I will get there. Oh yeah, there is a way, but I'm gonna keep myself fully buffed, so I'll be ready in case they kind of try to surprise me there. Oh no, I don't think they're gonna be able to. Yeah, take another one, sir. Let's test your DPS. Not bad, 1309. Woo! Bye, hosty. Not bad, not bad. A lot of heart. Weird. You must be Taunter's tongued or something, because I would expect you to have at least one sun, bro. Maybe even two. You know what I mean? Or at least a blue popping up really hastily. But no, I guess not. You know. But hey, you know, it be like that sometimes. I'm looking out for everybody's well-being in these kind of scenarios. Okay, back on topic. After the invasion, whatever have you, only waifu, holy moly. Now I'm relatively new to her particular community, and do take my how do I say pronouns to kind of lightly, you know. Do excuse me if I, you know, use them incorrectly. But only waifu, as far as I see things, is a lady. So I will refer to her as such. It's Ranny, Lady Ranny. Anyways, did you just invade my life, or is that some inside? Uh, it could have been me. It could have been me. Depends. As an invader and as a character, I fly under the same banner. So unless you see the Elden Bully, and that's the Elden Bully with a DA, um, maybe it was me. Maybe it wasn't me. I doubt it though. Ah, he's so silly. It looks like we have a team of 3 over here. One with a Dorito chip shield. Ooh, and I see a Colossal. It does have some range on it, I'll tell you that. Not that much though, unfortunately for them. I came here for lore, but I don't think I think I found trauma instead. But the lore involves a lot of trauma. Part of yeah, good job guys. You totally got me there. Oh, freaking A. Oh, yes. The honorable bleed build with Dorito chip shield. Oh, yes. So rare, but very welcomed. Oh, man. And as far as in coming here for lore and finding trauma, like I said, 90% of the lore in Elden Ring is nothing but trauma. Let's just be real. Uh, America is not a very good mom on paper, and she's also not a very good dad. If you know, you know, you know. And I mean, Radagon was not a good dad. I guess it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? But other than that, oh man, it is a family affair. There's a lot of drama going on all around this place, and plenty of Game of Thrones elements. Thank you, George R. R. Martin, for your 2 cents in this whole realm of Miyazaki's madness. Anyone else here's because the tutorial boss media made them question existence. Oh, it's funny because I see a lot of memes in the community, and one of them is like when you tell somebody that the Tree Sentinel is an optional boss, and they get angry. It's funny because it's said it's true. Oh, buddy. Whoa! Whoa! Man, they had me covered from all kinds of angles. Woo! Look at that team. That teamwork is insane. Yeah, they bested me though. They got me, and they got my troll friend. GG's, but that's a big L on my record. Holy moly! Oh man. Yeah, no, but hey, the Tree Sentinel is an optional boss. You don't have to go out of your way to take him down as soon as you lay eyes on the guy, because you're literally at level 1. But hey, nobody's stopping you. Vari's not going to get between you and that guy. In fact, he's just going to stand right next to the grace where he knows it's safe and let you figure things out. He doesn't tell you, hey, there's a church over there. Maybe you should sneak over there before you try to fight this guy and come back when you're stronger. I think he might actually say something to that degree, but you have to kind of read between the lines. He's kind of like a very everybody in Elden Ring or Souls games in general speaking like riddles. So you kind of figure out what to do with what they're saying. And speak to them whenever possible, and always exhaust their dialogue. Don't forget to exhaust their dialogue. Oh, God forbid you're trying to do a quest line and you forget their dialogue to some degree, and then you're just like, oh, what did I do wrong? You're also streaming on any other platform. I upload my long form content onto YouTube. So what you see here, I might highlight it depending on how the episode goes, but more likely than not, if you want to see the long form content of this same stream to your own leisure down the line, you can by following me on YouTube. But I don't live stream on YouTube anymore. I started off there, and it's still a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I just kind of like fell in love with the community as far as in Twitch, seeing how things develop down the line. I like the mechanics as far as in how you can it's a lot more leisure as far as in editing and all that kind of whatnot. You should also perform streams on Kick on YouTube as well, because I look like a streamer. Thanks, man, I appreciate it, I really do. Hey, we found the host. It's Chungus, the legend himself. What do? I invade. I invaded, cause problems for my invasions. Whoa, scary. Whoa. GG's, man. Honorable duel. Now, let's do this, Sam. Avenge your fallen brother. You too shall taste the claws. Come on. Jump attack. Oh! Backstab. Oh, did not predict it well enough. Whoa! GG's! Woo! Sorry, Mr. Blue, you didn't get any action, but I hope you enjoyed the show. Heck yeah! What do I do? Yeah, that's what I'm also a musician. I'm a vocalist in the band called Hair to the Abyss. Check us out on Instagram and on all those other platforms. We'll be uploading a single very, very, very soon. But until then, we have a lot of promo, a lot of stuff that you can check out. And meanwhile, and get a little taste for what I can give vocally. But still cooking on that fire, if you know what I mean. And I am from the United States of America. I am from the great US of A. Yeah. Yeah. How about you, buddy? I hope you're doing well. I hope your day is going well. I hope the weather is looking fine from wherever you're at. I even forgot what today was. Today is a Monday. Oh, happy MLK Day. Gonna slip my mind there, but it shouldn't. It is a very important and historical day in our calendar. Best believe. Let me educate you guys, if you don't already know, of a great man known as MLK, Martin Luther King Jr., by the way. Some people forget. Ah, yes. The pot troll doing his work. Lets me know where my opponents could potentially lie. They're gonna be somewhere across this particular bridge area, so I don't really need to worry about the enemies coming at me sideways, but regardless, approach with caution, no matter where you're at or what you're doing. You might run into a boss by accident and become toast without really meaning to. It happens. It happens to all of us. Oh my goodness, where am I going? Where is the host? Is he like scaling the side of this mountain somewhere? I hope I didn't sip when I shouldn't have. Dang. I have a bad feeling that I did prematurely take a sip. Because now this... Oh, yes, they're way down there. Holy moly. Dang. Same also in the US. Nice. Like I said, I hope wherever you're at, the weather's looking fair. I'm a little bit towards the northwest. And there's like this major cold front everybody's dealing with right now. And it's not good. Oh no, I slipped and died. Jeez. Oh, now that's embarrassing. Oh, I should have just taken the dang Phantom Bloody Finger elevator down and not have to deal with that. That's baloney. Oh man. As far as an only waifu español, she's from Argentina. So she does have a lot of funny Spanish catchphrases, and for example, bolas and and poggies. That's how she refers to her fans, her little poggies. Other games do you like to play, or just Elden Ring? Right now, mostly Elden Ring for like the bulk of my content as far as in, what I stream. But as far as in like my downtime for like stuff that I don't stream but I do like to play is Fallout. I'm a big Fallout fan. But that's more like a power fantasy. This is like I'm just so overpowered that it's just for the sake of the lore and being in that world. You know what I mean? Same with Elden Ring. Don't get me wrong. But I like the PvP aspect because it keeps me kind of fluid as far as an interaction with people, not just the environment, not just National Geographic. It's more like a social, political kind of thing. You know what I mean? When you start interacting with other players in their own worlds, in their own ecosystems, with their own friends or newly formed companions that they just made by summoning people. Sometimes it just I've ran into hosts who just solely summon NPCs. Cool. Elden Ring is very well done game. Like some time pass. Like some time passing. Oh yeah. I mean, if you take your time to really reflect on your environment, you do become at awe. And that applies to a lot of games. GTA, for example, a lot of Rockstar games are top notch, top notch. FromSoft games particularly is like those kind of very regal, gothic like. So when you do take a minute to absorb stuff, you kind of really start understanding the kind of lore and stuff that's going on around you that's not directly told to you as a player. By the way, your background looks very cool. Lighting, lighting much. Yeah, no, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. The Christmas lights are new. I had some other ones that were white and they rained down a little bit more, but I, you know, technical difficulties and whatever have you. And throughout time, I came up with this little advancement as far as in placement and through gifts and stuff. Um, so yeah, thanks so much. I really do appreciate it. I work hard. I try. I try to make this work to my benefit. Oh man, three in a row, three fog walls and one. Oof! Come on, give me a break. I'm in the U.S. and my maternal uncle lives in Canada. All right, heck yeah, USA. Yeah, Christmas. Man. And yeah, I hear Canada's pretty cool too. You know what I mean? I like Canada. I'm a big like a lot of Nickelodeon shows were made in Canada. Not fully, but a big part of it. I think like Fairly Odd Parents and that kind of stuff. That's I don't know too much. You know what I mean? I can try to keep myself educated outside of like what I learned in like history class and whatever have you. But that's like like I don't know how I feel about talking about World War II while I'm not playing World War II games. You know what I mean? And it does get a little dicey, But other than that, don't mess with Canada. I could tell you that right now. If you know anything about World War II and how Canada participated, you watch out. They may be nice on paper, but get on their bad side, whoo boy. But yeah, no, Canada is awesome. Shout out to your uncle in Canada. And yeah, here's one more creator that I want to take a moment to highlight that I really recommend that y'all should check out if you haven't already. And he goes by the name of Paul Aden. That's Paul, Paul, Aden, Aden. He's a YouTube creator who does a lot of PvP as far as in Souls games. I learned of him through Elden Ring, same as Chase and whatever have you. But his style and his approach and his commentaries particularly very, very well articulated, and I really enjoy his content. Comically, he's freaking hilarious. A lot of his stuff is very on point. Like, literally find myself just laughing my head off. I want to play games, but I don't have time to play games because I'm busy with my own job and free to adjust my stream. Oh, no, for sure. Hey, when I was younger, a lot of the time, these games that I was, aware of, I wasn't really like playing. I was just kind of becoming part of the. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Whoa! No way! That's what I get. I got greedy with it. Oh. Yeah. You earned your little dippity dip dance. Oh, man. GG, guys. Holy crap. I was really close there. Oh, man. I want to play games, but I don't have time to play games because I'm busy with my own job. But right now, I'm free. I enjoy your stream. Ah, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'm also younger, but the job is very important for our life, as you know. Oh, yes. I know exactly how you feel. Believe me, it's hard to find time to really lock in. And even when I do find myself kind of, hopping on stream, you know what I mean? It takes a little bit of some level of, you know, articulation. 'Cause you don't want to half cock anything. You know what I mean? Let's say specifically for work reasons. Um, you want to make that your top. You want to give it your best effort. So you have to really consider what you're doing, even if you are just kind of doing things for downtime. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. If and when you do find time, hey, go for it. You know what I mean? Elden Ring is one of those kind of games where you could definitely lose yourself for hours and hours and hours, or you can focus on the main story and get that done. You know what I mean? Say that you've achieved the Elden Ring. I could proudly say that at one point in my life I did get all three of the endings. Particularly, I platinumed the game. Not that like it matters to whatever degree, but I felt a sense of completion as far as in knowing that I've accomplished what I had set out to do, and that is becoming the Elden Lord, bringing in the Age of Stars, and then unleashing the frenzy flame to bring the end of everything. Which is, in my opinion, the best ending. Oh, dang you! How dare you fogwall me! Dishonest. What's your job timing? Oh, well, right now, this is my Sunday. So, tomorrow, I'm back on that horse. And, yeah, it's like your typical 9 to 5. Luckily for me, it's a job where when I clock out, that's it. You know what I mean? I don't, uh, I mean, to some degree, it is kind of cool to have your own business and operate in your own way, whatever have you. But then you're always working. You know what I mean? There's no real clocking out. You know what I mean? You're on call, and that means as far as in what you're doing and other factors that you're probably not considering fully. Well, all that being said and done, you know, it pays off. It pays off. But I am blessed enough to know that once I clock out, I can focus on other things and other factors in my life and or, you know, world. But this is very good, literally. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But it's like it's like something very interesting, and job is very tough. Oh no, for sure, definitely. For me, it's a physical. I have a physically inclined job. I do something with my hands. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's not fully just physical. I have to use my mental. I have to be aware of what I'm doing because you don't want to make a mistake because then you're just going to have to do the whole thing all over again. You know what I mean? You gotta be at a certain level above AI. Let's say, for example, uh, I don't I don't believe that what I do for a job will be replaced by AI or any kind of mechanical robot per se in the future or anytime soon. I mean, it's still on the table, maybe, but that would cost a lot of money and a lot of time. And I think that's more than what we're willing to do than just paying somebody a wage to continue living like a normal person. God forbid, the robots take over tomorrow. But hey, I mean, that's the goal, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not Elon Musk. I'm not aware of this, the robotics and AI takeover of the job market, but I know that it's happening to some degree, so we'll see. We'll see. I like to be the optimist whenever possible. Oh, hey guys. You're just chilling here?
Hey!
Hi guys. Come on. Oh, there goes Hosty. Ah, I got the W. I got the double W. You know? Y'all know? You know? Ah. Oh, there we go, man. That's what's up. Hey, and I know, I bet that your streamer friends are very happy to have a friend who works with coffee. You know, keeps them awake in, that little special stream juice, if you know what I'm saying. Hmm. Sponsored, not sponsored. All right, let's go for another invasion or two. Let's see if we can crunk out another W. But we've reached the hour mark. And if you don't know, and now you're finding out, we usually wrap things up around the hour mark. But things are going good. Unlike how the conversation's going between us, Ali, Ria, and today I'm trade drafted, complete some projects for my friends. Heck yeah, that's what's up, man. You're a real one, bro. Okay, we invaded the world of Chad. Take this, Chad. Ooh, from downtown. Oh, oh, they love to see it. Are they gonna fogwall me after that little embarrassing blunder they had? Oh, let's find out. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'd be a little disappointed. Holy moly! Bye, Chad. What the heck is going on? Oh, I couldn't squeeze out that W. I was so freaking close. Oh man, they got the better of me. Dang. Yeah, of course. Would you like to see some of my recent? Oh no, man, I appreciate it, man. I really do. But when it comes to stuff, I like to take care of things on my own. But I appreciate it, man. I really do. Stick around. Follow, comments, and all that stuff. You're doing fantastic already. You know what I mean? But I would say, be there for your friends right now. They need you. They need more friends. They need more companionship. If anything, that is the one thing that we need more of today, other than just business ventures and trying to make it up the corporate ladder or whatever have you. We need more person-to-person interaction, more human connection, and I mean empathetic human interaction, not this political crazy rigmarole that we usually find ourselves in on a daily, regular basis. One that exists in the land of the living. The world is made for the living. You know what I mean? Be alive in spirit and at heart, of course. God forbid you're a zombie. Sometimes I feel like one. I watch too much Walking Dead at the same time. Get up my face. Oh, there goes your friend, buddy. Oh, a double moon and a dragon breather. I must be careful with my approach here. Dang! Oh! Oh, I got overwhelmed there. GG's, guys. GG's. You guys got me, that's for sure. I got your first friend. But you guys really did give me the business there. Holy moly. You know what? With that all being said, I think that's enough for today. Unfortunately, the scoreboard is drastically unbalanced. I feel like the Bears after going up against the Rams. If you guys know, you know. Oh, but with all that being said and done, thank you guys for joining me today. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll be
Hey.
back with you guys very, very soon. Goodbye and goodbye.